Little Rock, it was starting to have some cloud swirls. Then my dad called me and was like, "Hey, boy, where you at?" Like, oh, Little Rock. He's like, "They just had 3 freaking tornadoes touch down." I said, "Yeah, I know. I'm out running them. Trying to, at least."
Right.
But
Is that the first one you've seen?
the first one that size.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. The biggest one that I've seen that was near my house was in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. A couple hours away, but it ripped the doors off of one of the old universities over there, and they found them 25 miles away.
Yeesh.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
had 2 antique doors, and they just carried them off.
Yeah. One time in Arkansas, they this lady's house was destroyed, and they found her and her 2 children. She was laying over them in a bathtub, and they found her probably about 5 miles away, about 5 miles away from her house, still alive, never was hurt.
Yeah. They had a child sitting in its crib, and freaking tornado took off, took the house away, and
Right.
the freaking crib was still intact, and I want to say it was in a small tree. And the baby's just sitting there crying his ass off.
Right.
Man, I don't know what. Oh God, I don't know how I would have felt.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that, dude. That's
amazing things happen in them tornadoes, man. Sometimes a tornado will hit a house, and then there will be a table and a lamp or something in the house, and it will never be disturbed. Never disturbed, and then the whole house will be destroyed, but one table will be standing. It's crazy like that.
Yeah.
Or we got pine trees, and you'll see like pine needles sticking into
sheet metal.
Sheet metal into other trees, like darts.
I've seen a straw in a tree before.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
it makes you wonder if the wood expands. Like does the wood expand for the straw to, or so much force to push through there? It's crazy.
Yeah, because it's so much pressure. It could be like putting it in a pressure cooker or autoclave without the heat.
Yeah.
But you can imagine if the tree's bending over in the wind. But did you ever watch the program Mythbusters?
Oh yeah,
sometimes. Did you see the one where they were trying to prove whether, because there'd been some rumour that a piece of straw went right through a palm tree in a hurricane, and they were trying to replicate. They're making an experiment to see if it happened, and it actually did stick in, but they said they don't know whether it would pass right the way through it. It'd have to be some freak thing to make that happen.
Like a vortex within the tornado itself, almost just kind of.
Yeah, and like I said,
increasing the pressure in one small spot.
Yep.
There's an old documentary on Louisiana, some of the history. They had like a bunch of these trees near the Gulf Coast, permanently bent because of all the, we got a lot of hurricanes down here.
Right.
But just the constant wind, doing that, and they cut some of those trees and look at the wood grain, and it's like just gnarly looking, like a Damascus-looking piece of wood almost.
Right. And another
it's constantly fighting itself.
Right. Another interesting fact about New Orleans is that since there's so many feet below sea level that they got to bury their dead above ground. Okay?
Yeah.
Everybody's in
those mausoleums.
The mausoleums and stuff, in like above ground coffins and shit.
Wow. They during Hurricane Katrina, they had old cemeteries, getting soaked and saturated.
Right.
And it was dead bodies floating everywhere down here.
Ooh, yeah, I heard about that.
I'm about an hour from New Orleans.
Yeah, Katrina was a bad thing, man. I remember it.
Yeah.
And it brought like all the criminals too, man. Like they fled to Arkansas and murdering people and stuff. city, and it was crazy.
Yep. Arkansas, Texas, some Mississippi, and Florida. All their crime rates just spike because New Orleans is like a country in itself.
Oh yeah.
They got what they call 60-day murders. They'll have somebody commit a murder and nobody wants to testify, and they'll lie to say, no, he didn't do nothing, he was with me, just so his gang won't come and terrorize their family.
Right.
So when they went to Houston, Texas, and committed a murder, they were like, man, this is day 61, this is a 60-day murder, you gotta let me out. Like, not in Texas. We ain't afraid of this shit.
No. Texas has the Texas is like you do something there, you're gonna get executed.
Yeah, they're trying to put an
They
express
believe
lane in.
they believe in the death penalty there, man.
Big time. They're trying to put an express lane in it.
Yeah, the express lane. Yeah, they want to put you quick.
Close one, Pablo.
Yeah, well,
But I'm all for it, just to prevent, a bunch of stupid, senseless shit.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm all about, it's like the old founding father said, I'd rather set 100 guilty men free than sentence one man that was innocent, to prison.
Right. But the problem is when they're botching the execution. I don't even know if that's the problem, man. They made their victims suffer. Why not make them suffer?
Exactly. And they swab the skin before injecting them with lethal injection.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. If things were more brutal and televised, I think it would get to people a little bit more. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's that video on YouTube there of all the lethal injections going wrong. I don't know if that's true.
Oh yeah, man. There's this one guy that wouldn't die, and then he had to keep on doing it, man. I mean, sometimes it can be crazy.
Yep. He must have loved it.
And see, like, and if they do like the electric chair, and you don't get them on the first try, you're supposed to let them go. You know what I'm saying? If you don't kill them on the first, you're supposed to go free. I mean, you might be a vegetable, but you're supposed to go free.
Yeah. Probably better off using a guillotine.
Right.
yeah.
Once that's done, mate, if someone survived that, then fair play to them. Let them go.
Yeah. You have earned your freedom, sir. Yeah.
So what's in your... Where are you player, did you say?
What's that?
Whereabouts are you player?
Player. Yeah, my bad. Oh, he must be on the other team.
Oh, wait.
it says teams, is it? No, it's
which-
deathmatch, isn't it?
Oh,
Might be
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It might have been kicked.
What state are you in then?
Louisiana.
Yeah. Is there any death penalties down there?
They usually,
Player's been kicked.
oh man, they usually just life in prison, but it's kind of it's been a lot of ongoing changes, so I really, tell you the truth, I need to look it up because they've been voting on a lot of changes here lately. But recently I shamefully I should know. Sadly I don't.
Yeah, we don't have that in the UK. We just spend hundreds of thousands every year just looking after them in prison. Fucking useless.
Right.
Fucking joke.
Yep. All the work that you're doing and the proceeds are going to that somebody that's undeserving. That's the worst part about it.
Not even that.
Yeah.
It's the prisons in the UK. They just enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? The bad people enjoy themselves, and then the people that have got a chance of actually being rehabilitated just get bullied. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's
no win
the
for anyone.
sad part. What
For
about
me-
oh yeah, go yeah.
Yeah, for me, it'd be better off just the properly bad criminals, just put them in solitary confinement and then leave them a rope there and let them fucking take the choice. They can either spend the rest of their life on their own or use the fucking rope.
What about Yep. I was trying to keep up with some of the political. I hate to say that, but world events I try not to watch too much news because you know, it's just most of it's just there to poison your mind. But what's that guy's name? Oh man, I think he's from Britain. What is his name? Blonde-headed guy.
Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson. Yes. That's Boris. He's been causing quite a stir over there, but I hadn't got to look into too much of any policies or anything. But what you think? You think that's a good thing? Or?
It's a bit of both,
maybe,
man. He's a sneaky fucker. They can say that for him. You know what I mean? He's got a good chance of making change, but he's got a good chance of fucking it all up as well. So
Right.
it'll be one or the other. He'll either be a big success or a total fucking mess.
Yeah.
He's just the front man
That's-
anyway, isn't he?
Right. Yeah. That's what they all are. That's what they're enemies in politics. They sit down and have lunch together and go to parties. You know.
Yeah, that's dead right.
Yeah, I mean, he's a career politician, born
Right.
into it, you know what I mean? He went to a school and a university where everyone's going to be getting into politics.
Right. I understand what you mean. That's like our country's going through a lot of turmoil too, but what they see on the news isn't exactly how it's being portrayed as much as far as the majority around here anyway thinks about it. But
Yeah.
because I mean we got a lot of people that hate our own country here.
Yeah.
Yep, and see, then you call them that, then they think you're wanting to be a Nazi sympathizer or some shit like that. But
You ever hear of a guy called Jordan Peterson?
Jordan P. I have heard the name, but I can't place it. I've heard
He's
the
a-
name thrown around a few
He's a
times.
Canadian and he's a psychologist. He talks a lot about politics and the way people live their life. He criticises a lot of these people that hate their own country and are anti their own, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's super fucking liberal that just want to
Yeah.
blame everyone for everything and
right. Throw the race card out when they can. That's
yeah,
what
That's
what seems to happen here.
race and feminism and you know what I mean, everything.
Yeah,
Just people that want to blame someone else for their problems.
right. That's like here in right close by in Mississippi, they had a ICE immigration control. They detained 683 illegal immigrants working at a food processing facility.
Yeah.
And the guy that was running it was an Asian fella. He was giving all his employees fake Social Security cards. He was making for him, and you know, getting them to work for him for a while. Then say, "Hey, I'll let you have this, and you can be on your way." And they got family back in Mexico or whatever. You know, tell them, "Hey, you can come over here for free. It's no problem." Then they get here and they're being held and like, "No, we got to stop this shit. You can't just come over here and get
Handouts.
racked up on all the benefits everybody's been paying into when you haven't paid a dime."
I just don't understand the whole argument in America where at the end of the day you've got laws preventing immigration, so you've got to enforce them. It's as simple as that.
Right.
Okay.
Well, one thing that Trump was actually talking about months ago, probably over a year ago now, was immigration reform. We have a lottery system, and that sucks. You know, just like
I can
anybody,
get a lottery.
everybody come over, and then you just get lucky and get picked. Okay, you can come in. Like Canada has a pretty extensive immigration system. It takes you about 10 years to become a citizen there, and you have to provide some kind of skill set or some kind of asset
Yeah,
to
even
Canada.
from the UK to get into Canada is complicated.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta do all sorts of visas, and you gotta be able to prove you can earn money over there and bring money with you.
Right. And it's understandable because, I mean, otherwise it just flips the scales in a bad direction. But it's hard, you know, like people that really want to come there and can provide something, but I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
we're,
man.
Just these days, it seems like we're all fortunate enough to just live.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Life in the UK is pretty fucking good, man. You know what I mean? We ain't got half the problems you've got over there. Like, you're talking about hurricanes and tornadoes. I mean,
Right.
we get a bit of rain, and that's it. And
Right.
people lose their mind over it.
Oh, it's a bit rainy out.
Snow's about the worst we get, isn't it? A good dollop of
Right.
snow's about the worst we
Yeah,
get.
bit of snow. The whole country grinds to a halt. People are scared to drive in the snow. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like the sort of mass shootings you get over there. Okay, we get problems, but you know what I mean? It just doesn't compare.
Right. Over here, it's like,
All the mics on the other team. Fuck. One run dance. Leave your mic on, man. I need someone to talk to. Where are you again, brother?
I'm in North Wales, Wrexham.
Ah, I got you. You played this map?
No, I don't think I have. No.
Get your shotgun out, run to their spawn and just open up, man. Just get through the wall, run through their window, tear them up.
You're in the lead.
I picked one class now. I'll get there. Sniper can go straight away. Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, it's funny listening to these guys talking about the States and the problems they have. It's just like, yeah, man. Fuck that shit.
I love it, you know. I ask them all sorts of stuff, you know, about their food and everything, you know. It's in the UK,
Yeah.
the American food looks awesome.
Well,
Trying to figure out about the U.S.
not a lot really.
Been here?
Just interested in the differences of lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Where are you from? The UK?
Yeah, UK.
I've been there once or twice. That ain't my prayer.
Whereabouts have you been? Whereabouts have you been in the UK?
Oh, I've been to South Wales and
Nice.
South Wales. I've not been there yet.
that's where I've mostly been. So
Yeah, a lot of people come to the UK and they only ever see London and they think the UK is London and it isn't.
yeah, I was only there for like 3 days because I was on a big ass trip. So
Yeah. But yeah, fucking Britain's about the countryside.
yeah, I mean it's a nice place, but I would say I wouldn't live there.
Yeah.
Well, if you're born and bred there, you know, it's different, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've lived everywhere in the U.S. and I just prefer, you know, I prefer my home country, my hometown.
It's hard not to. It's hard not to, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I prefer my hometown of Montana. All the town I live in.
Montana sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, this game did do a great job replicating it, I ain't gonna lie. You got the hills, and it's mostly where I live.
Yeah. This game is like, I would love to see that side of America.
Yeah, I mean, America's a wide open spaces and the mountains and you know what I mean, the landscape. We can't beat America for that. No way.
But even down the audio, kind of shit.
This button. Go to sound and devices, and then you can turn it off to chat audio. So you can just have the chat coming through the headphone.
Come on, boys, they're fucking us up here.
Ah, there we go. I just got
Which box is he in then?
So where are y'all mostly from?
So I'm from Central England.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm from North Wales, so you went to South Wales. I'm from the north of Wales. I happen to think the north of Wales is probably nicer than the south
Well,
of
you
Wales.
got snowed earlier, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't really mind it. It's just, you know, fucking. You guys have a weird assortment of food. I ain't gonna lie.
The food?
It
well.
confuses me. It
Go on.
confuses me. I don't know. I just prefer, you know. I mean, because when I lived out here, I mean, I kind of lived on, you know, deer meat for a while, and y'all didn't really have that.
Yeah, you can
Like-
get venison over here, but it's more of a...
It's more of like a different type of venison than, like, it's cooked different than how I was raised.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds decent. I mean, when you talk about American food, a lot of people are just thinking of the processed shit that a lot of people eat. But when you start talking about deer
I don't
meat
eat none
and...
of that processed bullshit. That shit's fucking nasty. If you eat that shit, you're a goddamn fool.
Yeah.
That's the good food that they offer here.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to live somewhere where you can hunt and eat natural meat rather than fucking
Well,
processed
that's
farm
why I
food.
like living up in the mountains, is because literally my hunting range is my backyard.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
obviously you got the gun laws are different. It's difficult to
dude,
get.
no, they're fucking up the gun laws here.
Yeah, ours have gone even as far as air rifles. You know, it's getting difficult to. I think Scotland
Yeah.
now you've got to have a shot. You've got to have a firearm certificate for having an air rifle now.
Well,
Yeah.
here you have to go through a background check. I mean, you have to go through a bunch of shit just to get a goddamn pistol, or not a pistol, a rifle. And it's like, I'm fucking 23 now, right? And it's fucking going crazier than I've ever expected. Because I was like, oh, they're just gonna, you know, fucking outside of the fucking map. It goes outside the fucking map. But no, you're used to you're used to just like when I first bought my first ever gun, I was 17 at the time.
Outside the back because I was swinging on the ground. I accidentally detached out of the wall.
Yeah, I was 17 when I first bought my gun, which you have to be 18 to buy your gun, but I just, you know, walked in and lied and said, oh no, I'm fucking 17.
Well,
But when I went to Wales, man, like it isn't a bad place. I mean, I appreciated everyone there. Like they treated me so nicely. Like the hospitality was amazing.
you see down there, you gotta go to a really fancy restaurant to get venison. Here, you can just go to your local deli. Just buy
I
a
don't go to
package.
the local deli. I go
That's
to
it, yeah.
I go
Well,
to my
we-
backyard.
We have deer and things, but obviously we're only a small island compared to America, so it,
Oh yeah, why do
You
you
say
guys
that,
call
we're a small island, but it's all
That's
fucking
my
green.
question. Why are your guys'
Failure is imminent.
words so weird? Like you call chips to like
Yeah, you got
I
to
don't think
understand. You got to understand. We invented these words, and you just got them wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the funny
That's
part
a
about
really
it. Is
stupid argument. That is.
actually
Yeah, I mean, that's an argument you
actually
can never fucking win there, buddy. So have
Yeah,
a
you
good
can
time
never
trying to
tell
argue
English
with these
people.
fucking guys about it. They
How
were the
can you
most
try and tell
fucking
English people that they're speaking English wrong?
listen.
Cool.
Soccer wasn't a
Dude, you can't argue with them. I am sorry, but there is no way you can argue with these guys about fucking talking about the.
Talking
They were
English.
fucking. They were around before we fucking were. You got to think about that.
yeah,
America
I know,
fucking wasn't even discovered, motherfucker. You gotta
we
kinda
discovered
think
America.
I know. I know.
I mean, you kind of have to think about that. England was before fucking.
Listen.
Hey, motherfucker, I've been through school so much more than you are. You're like a 10-year-old kid. You're still in fucking elementary. I'm done talking
I am
about
actually
shit with
10.
you. How old are you? Fucking 13 or some shit? Because I'm sorry to break it to you, your balls have not dropped their well up in here. A high voice, too. I ain't gonna fucking deny that I have a high voice, but motherfucker, you gotta think, I've been through a lot of shit, but that kid on the other fucking hand, good God.
Okay, so dude, listen, it was
Oh,
actually
God,
originally called soccer. It wasn't originally called football. That's the thing. You gotta think about that. Because
No.
the Olympic...
No.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
no.
called football the entire fucking time. We have a different version of it. We toss the ball. They fucking kick it. We have kicking it. We have kicking it too, but it's a different type of fucking ball. We call it soccer. Their language is fucking more civilized than we are. They have more civilized language than we do. You got to think about that, there, kid. I'm sorry to break it to you, but
Team
And,
deathmatch.
we
and
went
I'm
the
sorry,
first.
and we're also morbidly obese.
No, we're more fucked up. This is
The
why I
UK's
hate
getting
this.
that too.
There's plenty of fat cunts over here as well, kid. Don't worry about
Yeah,
No, but
you got
still.
fat people over there too. I met a couple, and I gotta say they are not the very nice fucking people. They're not very nice.
They're processing
Okay.
food so rapidly and making it so cheap that all the people that
Here's the
can't
thing.
afford decent food or
Here's
They
the
just-
thing.
Yeah. I mean,
don't
my deal is I just
get
go my
what
backyard.
you guys call fries.
fries. Well, fries are different to potato
No.
chips. You see,
They
fries are like
different.
skinny little things, aren't they? Like
Yes,
noodles.
they're made out of fucking
They
potatoes,
call
okay?
fries the
You
same, they look different. Like, they quite literally look like French toast sticks.
Okay,
That's
kid,
what
you
I
know
have to
there's
say
no
about that.
arguing with these fucking guys. They're just arguing with you and you're just losing the battle a lot.
I'm not
I
even
know,
arguing
I'm
because
just
he's
saying.
talking
Yeah,
about
I
it.
know. This kid ain't ever gonna get it through his fucking head that they kind of speak a little bit of a different fucking. They don't have a different language, but they have a different fucking tongue.
Enemy
Yeah,
team
we got.
took
I
the
have this
lead.
chats with Jimmy, and I mean, there's no argument. You know Jimmy Genius.
Yeah, Jimmy the Genius, yeah,
Yeah.
he's funny.
That's it, he's always like, you guys call them crisps, we call them potato chips, and this is what I mean. I enjoy all the chats with him because it's comparing the difference, between everything.
Yeah.
Like all your drinks, we call it pints, half pints, or half a litre or whatever. Whereas you measure everything in ounces.
See, that's
You get,
like my deal is like I can never get like what the fucking millimeters and fucking
Exactly,
kilometers
yeah.
and all that shit. But I mean, I
Well,
kind of get it. since
that's
I've
the
been-
one
I
thing
know,
where
like, why
America's
don't they,
quite far
that's my
behind.
question, why don't they
See,
say
I
pound?
went to
Like-
go get fucking meat
Like,
and
a
shit,
pound
right?
is a pound. Like,
You're ahead.
KG,
I went to go get meat and shit, and fucking, they were like, so what do you want? Do you want a pound? Do you want a fucking, or not a
kilo.
pound, they're like, what fucking kilo do you want? And I was like, what are we talking, drugs here, or are we talking fucking meat?
that is one thing where
Fucking ounces. Like, I was like, am I buying
Yeah, that's-
drugs, or am I fucking buying food? Because I have no fucking idea. And it just started confusing the shit out of me. I
I've
was
got to
like,
say that's one way
I was like,
America's
I'm
put
buying
backwards,
drugs
man.
right now. I'm buying
I mean,
fucking drugs. He
I-
said
I'm an-
fucking, like, kilo.
I work as an engineer and I do stuff for oil and gas and you know what I mean, like petrochemical.
Well,
To deal with the
petrol and
American
all that.
to deal with the American market, we have to work in imperial inches, and it's just fucking stupid. I mean, millimeters and meters are just accurate. It's just the fact that America haven't.
Yeah, but like
Adopted it.
American kids have been fucking grown up to listen to fucking pounds and all that shit. Not fucking,
Yeah. But it's a shit system.
No, we
it
don't,
really is.
like a kilogram there is like 5 pounds here. Actually, like, no joke.
It's 2.2 in it. 2.2 pounds is a kilogram.
I can't
I know,
believe
but,
it.
Yeah, that's what I've learned over my going through college and dropping out and fuck that shit. But I just feel like you guys are way more intelligent and like way more civilized than America is. Like you guys
Oh, yeah.
have fucking perfect ass gun laws. I mean, like, but I think it's kind of becoming a nuisance now. But I mean, I'm not in the deal of like getting rid of guns in America
Enemy
fully,
team
because
took the lead.
we're fucking going down the drain over here, folks. Like, sooner or later, this shit in this game is becoming fucking real life. We're gonna have some crazy-ass people going around in fucking America. I'm just being serious here.
Okay, and second of all, soon Donald Trump's gonna send off a nuke that's gonna end the planet.
What plans?
Just to tell you
Planning
right now,
for a plan.
just to tell you right now, fucking, it's gonna be impossible for Donald Trump to launch off a fucking nuke.
Well, he's threatened it, and he's want.
Oh, well, he fucking threatened it, but I mean, what did we learn from Donald Trump? That he's an idiot that's fucking full of power. Even though what he's gonna do to this fucking country was gonna be fucking unbearable.
I know, but still.
Oh dear. Where
But
do you start
still
with this
what?
one?
But fucking still what? Tell me that.
Why elect him? Out of all the people in America, there's 7 billion people in America. Why is him?
7
You reckon
billion?
you can do a better job?
Yeah, look it up. Look up. How many
7
people are?
billion? There's
Yes.
not
7
not even
people
that
in the
many.
world, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
There's not even that fucking many people in goddamn.
Enemy
There's
team is
barely
in
that
the
many people
lead.
in the fucking world.
The largest population in the world is China, and China has
No, it's
2.7
fucking
billion.
India.
No, it's China.
Okay.
China has 2.7, India has 2.6.
Okay.
Oh,
Out of
so
all
they
the
went down
people,
a bit.
okay, I'm just gonna say, out of all the people in America, why choose him? Right?
Dude, you don't know what you don't even know what fucking politics and shit are now. So I would kind of just stop what you were about to say and all that shit because we're all
I'm
fucking
just gonna
go through it
say,
and you're a
I'm
young
just gonna
ass
say, like,
kid. Okay, so
It's
we're
like
all
there's
going
not,
through.
there's never
I mean,
a queue
I
of
get-
people standing up to do that
Okay,
job, is there? You know,
so,
there's only
I'm
about
Yeah,
a couple of them.
I'm
But
just-
right now, I'm telling you, I swear to God, I don't have any problem with gay people, but what that gay guy is saying that he's gonna do to fucking America and shit,
Who's that?
oh, I don't know, some fucking Asian gay dude is running for president, and, I mean, he's threatening to fuck up this, like, country. Like,
Oh,
he's
shit.
threatening, he's threatening to take away all fucking gun laws and shit, and it's like, when the president says he's taking away gun laws, there's no way getting past that. Because it's a fucking president, and everyone believes that guns should be fucking ridden from this goddamn country. Oh, because
So-
a couple
so
people
let's look
went
at
out.
Let's
Fuck
look
up.
at it sensibly. Let's look at it sensibly. If you live in a rural area and you're gonna hunt, then you should be allowed guns. If you live in a city, you don't fucking need a gun.
Well, I
Just
mean,
go-
I lived
go
in
to
a,
work.
I lived in a city, and I've had firearms in my house. I've had firearms with me my entire childhood. I mean, shit, I grew up in a house with fucking firearms, so I mean, that's kind of what I've grown up with. So,
Yeah.
Okay,
but
okay.
I mean, I get it. If I get it,
If
if a
this
lot of
dude
people,
takes away gun laws, I'm moving to China.
yeah,
Or
good luck with
Asia,
it.
whatever. I don't know.
That shit is so fuck. I've been to China. That shit is so fucking bad.
Can't breathe in China, buddy.
They have free gun laws, don't they? They all run
I'm
around
fucking
Chinese guns.
stuck. I'm stuck on a fence. There we go.
I just accidentally jumped on top of someone and accidentally killed them.
That's not an accident. Just telling you.
No, I didn't do it on purpose. Like, I jumped on top of them and I did not know I would kill them. Honestly, I just stepped on their
So
forehead.
I mean,
Put my foot on top of
besides
their
America
forehead.
and shit, I mean, yes, England and all the UK and all that shit
It's kind of weird.
10 times more civilized than we are. Like their laws are 10 times stricter. I mean, so
Don't. Okay, listen.
it's just that.
I'm weird. Okay,
And we just had a mass shooting or something.
I'm gonna go kill
No, not really.
Some I don't know what it was. Somebody just gone off big time in
You're
shop
about
somewhere.
to lose.
I'm sure if he stabbed a load of people or whether he shot them all. I can't remember.
I'm not sure about that one.
Guy on our fucking spawn. I think 2 guys are in our spawn.
Wait, what point are you on? Are you what team are you on? Are you on the blue team?
We're on your team, you won't be able to speak to us.
Oh. Wait, say it.
Never played fucking Call of Duty and fucking other games like that shit. Sorry, but like it's
Oh,
fucking
we need to
common
catch
knowledge.
I've only played Call of Duty like 5 times.
We need
God,
to
I
catch
played
it.
I don't even have that game anymore.
Pablo, man. Pablo. Top
No,
rope instantly.
how do you mute people, by the way?
You're
When you
Why?
do it in,
You gotta do it in the lobby.
Fuck!
Don't mute me.
I'll do it after.
select
I
a
wasn't saying
name.
I was gonna mute you, but I'm just saying I'm gonna mute fucking someone here.
Yeah.
No,
It's gonna be you, kid. It's gonna be you. We're all gonna be
don't
you.
mute me. Mute me and I leave.
Good.
You won't know you've been muted, you'll just carry on talking. And...
Yeah.
Hold on, can I hear him if he mutes me?
Yep.
Wait, yeah, he will be able to?
Yeah, he
So
can
it's
hear
not
you,
like
you
when
just
you're
can't
in a
hear him.
party. Okay.
Yeah. It's basically like putting tape on somebody's mouth. You won't hear them. But...
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you, Pablo.
I just wish, like,
I wish one of you guys had one of those echoing mics. So
why?
Yeah.
Why? Why? That shit was horrible.
I know.
Every time it makes me want to kill myself.
well, because when someone mutes herself and they have an echoing mic, they can hear you through the echoing
So
mic.
what you do is you scroll down so you find the person's name, then you press square, and then we never hear from Jimmy Boyer ever again.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, fuck you.
Did he mute me? Hello?
Bye.
Hello,
I want to hear from him.
Hello? Hello? Who's that? Who's that
Did he
talking?
mute me?
Pablo?
No,
I don't hear anyone anymore.
No one can hear you.
Yeah, no one
Pablo
can hear
missed
you.
out, man. Pablo missed out on that one.
No.
Oh, God.
No one can hear you. No one can hear you.
Who you thought, who
No,
you
I
talking
can't hear
to?
Have you muted him on dance or not?
No.
I've muted him.
Oh, good job. Good luck. Good
He's
luck
good.
with dealing with that.
Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Guys,
Mike.
pick the last loadout with the prox mines, yeah? And the shotgun.
Okay, and then I'll head for Jimmy.
That's it.
Team deathmatch.
Is he on our
Oh
team
yeah,
still?
I like this map. I'm pretty decent on this map.
You know, this is my first time on this fucking online future bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
You're losing.
Oh,
Oh, shit!
why you?
Oh, he has the fucking spa or whatever it's called.
Have you been up all night then, Richie, or have you had an early morning, or what?
Early morning, mate. I work 6 till 2, so I get up at 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I usually start getting ready for work at 6, so when the weekend comes, if I wake up at 6, I feel wide awake. In the UK for right now, there's only one time zone, and it's just coming up to 8 AM.
There's only one fucking time zone, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Because we're a long, narrow country, yeah? So north to south is the biggest, but we're not very wide from east to west, so there's no change in time.
I think we're only about 5 hours across North Wales to Norfolk. We're only about...
Do that in 5 hours? What, driving it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you gotta think when you get into Norfolk, there's no fucking highways there, man. It's all B roads.
so B roads, is it? Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Norfolk's a horrible place to drive, man.
Hey, what
You
I
know,
experienced driving,
There was a... Sorry, go ahead.
I nearly crashed like 8 fucking times. Fucking motorcyclists, man, I fucking hate them. Hate them in America, and I hate them in fucking every other country.
Yeah, some of them can be a pain in the ass in the UK.
One dude fucking nearly broke the mirror off because I was like, hey dude, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, hey, don't be fucking rude to me and shit out. You fucking nearly hit me. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Fucking yelling at me because you fucking swerved into my lane and with 3 goddamn lanes. God,
Well,
I hate
we've got different laws on lanes. So in the US, you're allowed to undertake, but you're not allowed to in the UK. So
Well,
got
like,
to
I
stay
know, I mean, I was fucking contemplating taking a fucking bike or a goddamn car, and I was like, fuck that, I'm taking the goddamn car.
yeah,
But, I mean, the only default about UK is that they don't really say. I was there and I was like, hey, do you all have elk or like elk meat or some shit? I was like,
That's what you come into the lobbies for, to conversate with people across the world, you know?
yeah.
It's boring if you just talk about the game all the time, you know? Find out about people.
Yeah,
I think he's still talking to that kid.
He's calming down now.
Yeah, I think he realized that everyone was sick and tired of his bullshit.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying about if you used to be able to get hunted meat over there and you can't get over here. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of farms meat at all. It's just if you go to a dairy and where they've got all the cows there, and you know what I mean,
Yeah,
they've got all the cows
I'm not a-
shitting, cows pissing in the same place. It stinks.
Yeah, I mean, I work on a farm. I lived on a farm. That was my life, and you never really get. I mean, for me, I mean, this might sound weird, but you never really get sick and tired of that smell because you were raised in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just used to it.
I mean, I'm used to it, and my like home to me. I mean, because I've been gone from home since I was fucking 16.
I do like the smell of a farm, you know, like the hay and a little bit
Yeah,
of cow
that's
shit.
alright. But you know, like you get the slurry pit where they put all the fucking
Yep.
shit. It stinks, man.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
When the ammonia starts to really get going, like.
Well, and that's what happens if you have animals overcrowded. Where if you're eating wild meat, you know what I mean. Deer don't overcrowd.
I mean, right now, I mean, I live in the middle of the woods. Middle of the fucking woods. Like, all by myself.
That's all.
I mean, this is what I, like, wanted in my life. Was middle of the woods, nice home, no one to bug me, no fucking neighbors. Peace
I mean,
and
if you
quiet.
want that sort of lifestyle in the UK, you got to go to Scotland.
Yeah,
Scotland's
that's-
very wild, very
that's-
beautiful.
I mean, I've been to a lot of places, and I want to say Ireland reminds me of home the most.
Don't go up those steps, don't go up the steps.
No, I accidentally ran up that way.
He's camping right at the top, you can.
He has a sniper,
Sit
doesn't
on-
he?
Yeah.
That's a fucking mole hammy. What a name.
I hit him with a bow, and I ran like a bitch. But, I mean, I don't mind the UK at all.
You're close
I mean,
to
it's a, oh
defeat.
shit.
I said to everybody, you know, if anybody's coming over to the UK, give us a shout, we'll meet up. I'll show you the real UK, you know.
Really UK. I went to the shitty parts, apparently.
Yeah. You know, take on the stuff that
Yeah.
the real lads like to do.
Oh, that's a perfect sniper spot. I'm gonna fucking kill this guy first, and I'm gonna kill myself.
Same as America.
You're
I
close
said,
to
there's
defeat.
a few lads I'm friends with, and they said, oh yeah, when you come over, you know, we'll do what we like to do rather than what the media want you to do.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, do we not got a fucking sniper over here? That's bullshit.
You know, I'd love to go to like a ranch dance or something like that, you know, some barn dance somewhere. Or...
Yeah.
yeah, the typical
mean,
places
You
people
guys,
go
you
to.
guys need to come to America and witness what it's like here. I mean, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I can't.
Just don't come down to Miami. You get in trouble for one thing. They'll fucking take you and toss you into a holding cell till they fucking import you back to the wrong fucking country.
Yeah.
You do one thing. Fucking run a stoplight. Get out the car, man. What did I do?
You're going
you
home.
shot that woman down the street. What fucking woman? Get the fuck out the car. You're getting imported back to your state. I mean, I've seen that shit so much.
Where's that at?
Oh, it's
I
just
mean,
speaking hypothetically.
I mean,
I know in
I've seen
Singapore, if you spit on the sidewalk, they'll flog your ass.
dude, I live in fucking. It's the worst fucking country there. Or worst fucking, not country, but worst fucking state. I hate it. You get so much
Where's
money
that?
for nothing.
Is anyone here that's from New York? I'm
No,
in New York.
in fucking where I live right outside of a small town. You know, everyone knows each other, and local law enforcement, they don't give a shit what you do. As long as you're not smoking crack or doing illegal shit, they really don't give a shit.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I've went into the bar and a cop known I was fucking 20, and I drank with him. Really cool dude.
I'm sure Player was not far from New York.
I thought you was Texas.
No, I'm in
Who,
New
me?
York.
Team deathmatch.
Player 3065.
I'm in New York.
I know Six String Mikey is Texas.
You're behind.
I mean, I've fucking, like I said, I've been to everywhere in the country.
Have you ever been to New York?
Alabama also.
Have you ever been to New York?
Oh,
Hannah
did he
Montana?
leave it? yeah, Hannah Montana. I mean, I guess you could call it that because it's kind of a bitchy fucking state. Everyone fucking hates each other sometimes. Like, you'll do one wrong thing and get fucking criticized for another. Like Washington. Don't go there. Not Washington, D.C., but fucking Washington State.
Washington State, yeah.
When you're in America,
Don't
don't
worry,
try
man.
to walk home when you're drunk.
Everyone
from
tries
the bar.
that country, but
You're
the
probably gonna get hit up by
you don't know what country is, do you? You have a farm, but you raise chickens. I had a farm and I raised cow shit and fucking donkey fuckers fucking coming by every goddamn day. That's what we call them, just inconsiderate assholes. That's what we call them. We call them donkey fuckers. If you hear donkey fucker, that means you're an inconsiderate asshole and no one likes you.
Plenty of them over here.
My aunt used to live on a farm.
I've been
Sheep
called that
suckers.
by this one dude.
I
By this
found a
one
weird
fucking
dog.
ass muncher. He's like, you're a donkey fucker. And I'm like, okay. Like I'm ever gonna see you again, so.
Say if you were born and raised in New York.
But yeah, you guys know Falls End and shit in this game, right? Hopefully. Have y'all beat it?
I'm only
Yeah,
40% done. I'm almost. It feels
the
like you're
town is
almost done
literally
when you.
almost that, but it's a tiny bit bigger.
You're
It
ahead.
feels like you're almost done when
Like
you
I'm
kill all
saying,
three
probably
bosses, but when
maybe
you
300
but when
people
you
with it,
kill
you're
all
not.
three bosses,
Like
when you kill all three bosses, you're
14
not done.
people.
I don't see why.
Wow.
It's a pretty small town. I mean, I like it. I mean, it's home. Lived here my entire life, and then I moved and moved and moved and fucking moved.
Cool. You in Montana?
We got Jimmy Boy freaking out.
What's going on here? We keep spawning at opposite ends.
Oh, fuck, I got jumped on from fucking above. And I
I
just
know,
fucking teabagged me. What a bitch. Alright, there's a fucking price out for the guy wearing that fucking goddamn bright ass, or like fucking, what is it?
Falcon head, is he?
That really bright ass, like, chrome jacket. It's priced out on him. Fucking teabagging.
What would you do if I killed him?
Pablo, son of a bitch.
Hold on. Does he
What the
still
fuck?
have me muted?
How the fuck are they getting up on the roofs and shit?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
everywhere, man.
he does.
There's a ladder somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah, how do you get up there?
on their side,
Oh, right
probably.
here.
I'm a fucking find
Right
out.
here. Yeah, I'm going up
They're
on the
all
roof.
over the place.
I see a guy out in the fucking distance shooting me in a goddamn bush. The Pablo.
How did I die?
Goddamn bush.
How did I die? I climbed
I
up
see that.
on top of a roof and I died.
You've been shot by Pablo by the sound of it. He's sniping the who's in the.
He ain't
The
sniping, he's
building.
using a fucking heavy. Oh, I'm trying to climb without getting fucking shot. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, there's guys up and down these fucking roofs, and there's a couple ground soldiers. I don't know where that Pablo guy is, but I just don't know how to kill him.
Why do you die every time you walk on the roof?
It's Pablo's getting you, that's why.
No,
Oh, Marty
why do you,
McSteve's in. He's a good laugh,
Why
he's
do you-
Marty.
Yeah, he's funny, man.
guys, why do you die every time you walk up on top of a roof?
Damn! I was shooting at him and someone else got him.
That's my question. Why do you die as soon as you get on top of a roof?
Because Pablo is up there shooting at you.
No, it say Pablo
Yeah, but
killed
someone
me.
else got him.
Oh,
I was shooting at Pablo and someone else killed him.
I'm gonna kill him. Because I've been trying to get up on that roof forever. And I can't even get up there now.
There's almost not enough time to react to this game.
Okay, how do I get
Gotta
up
get
here
used
now?
to shooting without aiming, man. Just fucking don't press the L2 button. Just fire.
Yeah. Oh, I just kind of fucking glitched my way up on this bitch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I killed
kind of
someone,
glitched myself up on
and
the
I
roof.
died.
And I died. I think that was an area you weren't supposed to go to.
Yeah, I don't...
I was like, oh yeah, I glitched myself up on a roof. This is fucking cool. I'm just dead. Like, alright.
I know. I don't think on some of the roofs, I don't think you're supposed to be up there. Because I keep trying to get up on this one, and I keep dying immediately. Look.
What the hell?
Die. Oh, now I'm dead. Look.
Oh, that chrome fucking jacket wearing piece of shit got me.
Who did it say I got killed by? Yeah, no, dude. You die automatically if you go on some of the roofs.
Damn it, you got me.
If you go on some of the roofs, you die automatically. And I don't see why. I hate it.
yeah, they might be out of bounds, that's why.
How are they sniping on top of
I
the roof?
die every time I go out of bounds, so.
Yeah, same. Every single time. Just stop.
Go on,
Wait,
Wicked.
how did he get up there? I just spectated a dude right before I respawned, and he was like up in
Fuck
a
you,
house
Mohammed.
thing. Up in a square thing, like I had like a wooden... Are you guys out of the city? How do you get out of the city? Is everyone out of the city? Or are we all in?
Oh yeah, and you know what the worst part is? Fucking, my cousin that lives down in Washington, they're changing the law down there to buy tobacco products to fucking 21.
Well, I think we've got that in the UK now, haven't we? If you don't look 25, they don't serve you with cigarettes.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
the
I mean,
what's the age limit on cigs now, Cal?
Oh, I don't know, man.
It's 16 to smoke,
You're close
but
to
you have to look
defeat.
25 to buy them now.
you have to look, you don't have to be though.
No,
You can get married and get a girl pregnant when you're 16, but you
Yeah.
can't buy cigarettes.
that's it. Yeah, you can populate at 16, but you can't smoke. Well, you can't buy fags until you look. But you can't drink till you're 18. But I think that's
I
That's-
still can't drink, so. I mean, that's the laws here, but
what.
That's why I
I thought
like-
yours was 21. What? How old are you?
no, I'm 20.
Yeah,
Are you 20? Right.
I'm
down
about
here
to be
it's 21 too.
21 in like a couple weeks, so.
Well, come to the UK then, man. We can get fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on my gas and make a trip down there one of these days. I just have to learn your all fucking talking and lingo and shit, and then I might actually
You're
understand.
close
You
to
are.
defeat.
I always wanted
Hey.
to have an Australian
Okay.
accent. Never
Yeah.
mind. You already have an English accent. Why would you want?
Behind
I
you.
haven't. You see, I don't get it. I have an
How the
American
fuck do
accent.
these guys keep on
You guys have an English. Wait, it don't
That's
make
a
no
man, he's a
sense.
good player.
It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. How do I have an American
Wait, don't you have
accent?
to have
an
PS
English-
Plus to play on this shit, or?
You win
Yeah.
$500. you are a winner. You are a winner.
Fucking 8. How the fuck, like, every time I've tried to get up on a goddamn rooftop, I've always died.
I die immediately, yeah.
This motherfucker can go hide in a bush